Jerry, your season continues to go well. Winners are plenty, and you're riding one that you managed to score on last time in SAMARKAND. He's a horse who's really hit form now.
Yeah, he won 2 times in a row, and I think he's in a good form. But the top weight is a big challenge for him.
You mentioned obviously the top weight. Obviously he goes up, because he has one, of course. Last time out, he sort of had to knuckle down and battle, but he was a willing partner for you.
Yeah, last time step up to 1800, and I think the last 50 meter he getting a bit tight, and so I asked Mr. Hayes for maybe back to 1650 will better for him, and yeah.
Yeah, no, well, as you say, he is coming back in trip, of course. Good barrier. Gate 3 is going to help you as well, isn't it?
Yeah, and the race I think got some speed, and I can follow them if the pace go well, and I think he will do the same.
He's a 5-year-old. I mean, he's only had 12 starts for a couple of wins now. I mean, he has certainly found form. I mean, should he claim this as well, he's going to go up into Class 3. Do you think he's the type of horse that maybe can go on with it now that he's won a couple of races?
Now he's looking like he liked the happy rally, and the form is going very stable. So if he win this time and cast free lightweight, I think it will better for him.
Frankie Law, the biggest night in racing at Happy Valley, or second biggest night perhaps after the IJC coming up this Wednesday, is the January Cup, of course, the only group race run at the City Circuit. You've got 3 runners. Let's start with last year's winner, Money Catcher. Now he's going for a repeat bid. How is he 12 months on?
He looks okay because he's on the horse. He's always better go in front or sit second, third, still okay.
He's running off 113, Frankie. He won this off 110 last year, so he's obviously at the right sort of place. Perhaps you think under these conditions to nearly try and win it again?
Try, because as you say, last season he's carried I think maybe 127. This time he need to carry 134. A little bit big weight, but anyway, we still need to try. Yeah.
Just having a quick look at this sort of the speed map, Frankie. There's Telecom Fighters in the race who likes to go forward. So how does that sort of compromise Money Catcher, because we know he likes to lead?
I think he still can maybe follow second. Doesn't matter because at least he's in the forward. I think it's okay. Yeah.
He's going to be joined by a couple of others. Sword Point is one of them. Now he's only had one go here at Happy Valley. What did you make of his run on International Day? Because I mean, it certainly wasn't the worst.
But international ways, he finished 6th, still good for me. I think around bit by 2 or 3 lengths, yeah, behind the winners. But anyway, he Happy Valley. He raced 1 time last season, but still not too bad. He finished 5th. Yeah.
You've got Hugh Bowman back on board as well. He obviously knows the horse. He's won on the horse, so that's, I guess, a positive as well.
Yeah. I put him on Get Up last Thursday. He happy. Yeah.
He's drawn next to Money Catcher there, so obviously 2 of them well drawn. And Happy Together is your final run. Now he's probably the most interesting because he's improved quite a decent amount since he's joined you, and he's got a very light weight.
Yes. You know, some European horse maybe lead time. I'm lucky. I get this horse, and this time he get a light weight. I think it's good for him because you know the pace should be fast. Yeah.
This will be his first go of the course and distance. Obviously, he was a nice winner at 1650 last time. You think 1800 will suit him just as well?
I think so because last season he raced 1800 in Shatin. I think the jockeys know how to ride this horse. Yes.
Just with this horse, Frankie, I mean, he always showed plenty when he was with Richard Gibson, but I mean, he's now lining up in a Group 3. He's running off 91. He's clearly a nice horse, isn't he? And continues to improve. Do you think there's still quite a bit to come from him?
Yeah. He looks every time he can improve, and then usually, if you can ride him a bit quiet, and he can have a quite strong finish. Yeah.
Without wanting to really pick between the 3, would he be the top pick of the 3? Do you think, or have they all got equal sort of chances?
I think usually, for me, Chopin should be one is the best one because last time he just won him good one and finished just 6, really close. Yeah.
Keagan and Melo, you an Intrepid winner, have created a bit of a rapport so far this season. And well, last time out, you must have been sort of giggling to yourself on the home turn because you watched it all unfold and you came through and won well.
Yeah, look, I thought I was in the right position in the race, and they started kicking a little bit of speed into it, and I was still going fairly well, and a lot of guys have made their moves, and yeah, I was just sitting behind and knowing my horse has got a kick, and the gaps opened at the right time, which was nice, and I thought he won a good race that day.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose from a rider's perspective, you must have been quite impressed with the way he sort of did travel round and was able to find that kick at the end of 2,200 metres.
Yeah, look, I thought he was given every opportunity to stay. We didn't go very hard, and they turned it into a little bit of a sprint at about the 800, but this horse is quite sharp and alert to his task, so he did it well.
You're the only man to have ridden him this season. You've ridden him over this course and distance as well. He is coming back in trip. Does that hold any fears in your mind, or is he quite a versatile horse in that respect?
I think he's very versatile, and any trip you throw at him, he sort of gives his best. He's not very big, but he does always give of his best, and I've always thought, in my opinion, that he's probably more 2,000 metre horse. So last time I thought it might be a little bit of a stretch, but as I said, they gave him every opportunity to stay last time.
And just in those races, I mean, they're usually run at a rather peculiar gallop in some respects. Some will take off halfway down the back, etc. So they must be sort of strange races to ride in, so to speak.
Yeah, look, we're not used to that back at home, so when that sort of happens, yeah, you just got to keep your cool and trust what you got underneath you. And this horse, I thought it was the right thing to do last time. I didn't want to make any early moves, and I thought he finished it off very nicely with a little bit in hand.
You've galloped him since as well. How's he felt to you?
Yeah, very good. He's in a healthy spot, and he's doing very well back at home. So it's nothing more I can ask of him. He's done me proud this season so far. So let's hope he can step up a little bit more.
Alexis, a nice book of rides coming up for you on Wednesday night, January Cup night. One of them is Healthy, who you won on last time. It was the first time that you've ridden the horse, but you must have been impressed.
Yes, clearly it was a strong win. A lot of ability. I think the horse is a young and progressive, and he's got some ability for sure.
And I guess that's been a notable trait with Pierre's horses. They just seem to continue to step up, and I guess as a jockey, when you're booked for one of them that's in form, you can be pretty confident that they might well continue that form.
Yeah, that's true. The stable's going very well at the moment, so I can only hope that it's carry on this way, But the horse he's got quality, so last time was a good run, as you said, and I'm hoping he can carry on.
They put him up £7. You've got gate 7. How do you see sort of things panning out from there, sort of middle of the line, so to speak?
Well, last time he seemed pretty easy to ride. I mean, straightforward. He jumped clean. He showed good speed. He was comfortable with a bit of cover, but I know he can go forward if I have to as well. So, it's just a matter of putting the horse in the right spot wherever he's comfortable. There is a bit of pace in the race, so it shouldn't be too complicated.
He's won 3 from 4 this season. You've ridden winners. I had a look at the last 3 Happy Valley meetings, so it's been a good, happy hunting ground for you so far, the city circuit.
Yeah, I like Happy Valley. It's always a good circuit. Many surprises sometimes, but it's a racetrack which I'm comfortable with. So hopefully I can keep the ball rolling.
Could well do. The big race coming up, of course, the only group race Happy Valley is the January Cup. Must ask you about your riding that Happy together. I mean, he's improving no end, lightweight, up in trip. You must be confident going into the big one on Wednesday.
Yeah, correct. He's a quality horse, and I thought he had a good preparation regarding to this race. Hopefully he'll stay the trip. I think it's 18 for the second time, but he's a horse that probably he's been comfortable over the mile, so I just have to make sure he stays the distance, I would say.